Hey Aquarius, welcome to your late March reading. Not really date or time specific, just makes it easier to navigate the channel. I am using the Moonology Oracle deck and Queen of the Moon because we're still in the back end of the energy of the new moon in Aries, right? Okay, so if you're here and you're brand new, welcome. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We could use all the positive energy we can get here. And for those of you who are returning, Aquarius, y'all really enjoyed the last reading I did. Had some really great comments, really good feedback, and I appreciate that. I really do. You're very supportive. You've really helped me grow this channel. We're doing this together. It's co-creative. So today's reading is looking at twin flames empowered. What I want to see, what we're examining, is the ways in which we're empowering each other, even energetically. So even if you're in a phase of separation, regardless of how long, you're still empowering each other. It's part of the mission. We hold each other up energetically, and also how we empower ourselves. So that's what we'll be looking at today. And one last announcement is right next to or below the link to the extended, and there will be one, is a link to the Priestess Lounge. That is a private Facebook group. That link takes you directly there and gives you immediate access. There's one question where you are on your journey, your twin flame soulmate journey, and it's a checkbox. You don't have to type anything. Please answer that question. It helps me know who I'm dealing with on the channel and what kind of readings to do, because I do readings there and I do them live. So that's something you could join us for, and we're over 80 already members, so please come join us there. Okay. That is my open invitation to you beautiful Aquarians. Also, if you're here as a cross watcher, welcome. Please feel free to flip the energies around to, as it falls out. These are general readings for the collective. So sometimes the energy comes out reversed for your storyline. Masculine gets take time out. Take time to breathe out, the disseminating moon, right? As the moon is exhaling. Take time to breathe out. That came up in another reading. I can't remember which one, and so did this one. Feminine gets luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and good fortune. The wheel of fortune is Jupiter energy. So I sort of feel like some luck is coming your way here if you are the Aquarian feminine. And if you are the feminine, then this card is for your divine counterpart. Got it? But you decide which energy you are in this reading and then follow it to the end. Here we are, Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is just for you, Aquarius. If you're a cross watcher, this is for the Aquarian. This is the energy that's supporting them for the next week forward at the least. Beautiful. Trust. Look at the mama duck. Trust. Oh, interesting. Can you see? There you are. You're in the egg. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Woo! I'm going to read this one, guys. This is beautiful. Perfect card for you, Aquarius. Not always easy for you to do. I think you trust humanity, interestingly enough. I think because you are the humanitarians of the zodiac, that there's an energy in you where you always feel that in the end humanity pulls it out, pulls out a win in the end, but you don't always trust yourself. 32, trust. What did I just say? Trust yourself. Develop self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. Wow. As I was saying, all that wonderful trust you have in humanity, and you lack it for yourself sometimes. Okay, let's do this. Pulling cards for general collective of Aquarian energies and their divine counterparts. What wants to come through? These are the messages that either are most prevalent or most need to be heard. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to go watch the video that represents your rising sign or the sun or rising of your divine counterpart. Ready? Oh my gosh. Wow. Guys, okay. I'm going to stop right here just for a second because I feel the need to walk you through this. In the connection, there's some energy of putting your head down and doing the work that needs to be done in the connection. The Eight of Pentacles, yeah, it's 3D. Relationships are work. They take effort. But there's an energy of creative. There's something here. It's about working toward creative solutions to whatever the present challenge is. So when I clarify it, maybe we'll get some hints. But look at what we have here. King and Queen of Cups. I know you're an Aquarius, or maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. The energy here is undeniable, high vibration love. There is emotional compatibility here. There is emotional availability here. I feel that we'll find more in this piece here, but there's a lot of love here. The King, which is in the divine feminine space, that I say this is the masculine, this is the feminine, you do with it what you want, but the masculine here, the reason why the masculine is different from the feminine in that each king has extra swords, each queen has extra cups. So this is cups on cups. This is a very emotional person, very almost like this is somebody who at this moment could potentially be a little emotionally overwhelmed. Right? Especially if it truly is representing the energy of the divine masculine. King of Cups. High vibration love, emotional availability, able to hold space for the emotional needs of the others, compassionate, emotionally generous, but doesn't always express their feelings very well. So I kind of find this interesting that comes out for the feminine and the Queen comes out for the masculine. So I'm just going to pull the other cards. Let me look at how you are empowering each other. How are these divine counterparts empowering each other? Oh. So the feminine here is empowering the masculine to move past their resistance. It can also be a card of standing up for oneself, right? Standing in your power and your truth and your passion. But when we pull the clarifiers, we'll know better. But it almost feels like helping this masculine move past resistance on some level. And how is the masculine empowering the feminine to move past their fears, to move past what's hidden from view that has them frightened? Beautiful, beautiful energy. Just so you know, we got a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this is Pisces. Whoo, we've got some water energy here. This is an emotional connection. In the extended, the cards I will be pulling, a block or a challenge in this connection that needs to be overcome. The strengths between the two of you within the connection to help you overcome that block or challenge, and then a card for each of you as to how you are acting, behaving, or your intentions toward the other, and of course outcome and timing. The outcome cards are looking more like they're a nod to the future. It's not really a definitive outcome. It's more like what's rolling out next. So we'll take a look at that. Queen of Cups here. Divine masculine, feel free to flip the energies if you see fit. High vibration love, emotionally available, deeply sensitive. This is a very sensitive person, easily wounded. Oh my God, what comes out on top of this? King of Cups. Can't make it up. Deeply emotional about this feminine energy. Wow. The feminine who isn't able to express themselves very well, but this is a very powerful couple here. I feel, okay, I'm just going to shut up now. One more card, please. King of Pentacles. We got two people here now. Remember the last reading, or a couple readings ago. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. There's husband material here, or grounded material in terms of someone you can count on and rely on to always be there in your hour of need. Someone who's very generous. I'm talking about the King of Pentacles here with the King of Cups is generous on an emotional level, holding space for you, being compassionate, listening to you, express yourself. They just don't always express their emotions very well. That's okay. Everything's teachable. You know, the King of Pentacles, though, is someone you can really count on. They're very generous with their time, energy, resources. They are also very generous in an emotional way because they have a charitable energy, they're a giver. Yeah. Some healing needs to take place here. Underneath the deck, there's some healing going on, or needs to go on for this queen. That's why this masculine's coming through as the queen, the way I'm telling it, the way I'm seeing it. Very easily wounded, and they need to heal in their dealings with this feminine. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Okay. So for the feminine here, if you're here, Aquarius, as the feminine, what I see here is, again, high vibration love and a compassionate person who's struggling with some emotions. These are emotions from the past wounds, past grief, past loss. But the focus is on the past, on what you don't have or what you think you had that you lost, some regret. But right behind you is the Two of Cups, the twins, the soulmates. So it's there. It's just a reframe. I feel very much, because look what you have coming toward you here. Ten of Cups. So it's really time to let go of the pain of the past. Let go of regrets of the past. Let go of mistakes of the past, whether you caused them or it was done to you. It's time to either let yourself off the hook, because this is what's trying to make its way to you, or forgive the other person. I'm just going to say it that way because it could roll out either way. I see this person in the energy of healing. So it leads me to think that this is the person who got hurt somewhere in the past. Doesn't have to be that. It can just be that I'm picking up on some energy of this masculine who's aware that healing needs to take place within the connection. So, talking with my hands a lot today, guys. I've had an interesting morning. Knight of Swords, though, first. So I feel that this is a feminine who, while in high vibration love and has the capacity for compassion and deep caring, and the ability to hold space for the masculine, they are anxious to get to a truth. This is the Knight of Swords. They want to be victorious here. This is fast-moving energy, sword raised high. This is about trust, honor, truth, honesty, integrity. It is information too, and communication. So I almost feel that this is Aquarian energy as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is swords. I almost feel this feminine is chomping at the bit to move, to take action, to get to the nitty-gritty, to communicate about this. And I've been saying all week, the only way out is through. I really think it's something that needs to be processed because it's blocking this. The Ten of Cups is on its way. Happiness, joy, emotional contentment. It is the happily ever after nirvana card. So how do we get there? And how do we heal and move past this? It's going to take some work. Eight of Pentacles, please. Eight of Pentacles. I feel there's some need for fairness. There was something that wasn't fair here. Endings and new beginnings. Oh my, start over. Okay, fresh start. You're going to have to work for it, though. It's very possible for some of you, there may be one of you needs to end another connection in a more formalized way. That could be divorce. It could be also just, this is justice, right? Card of Libra, but that the justice is holding a sword in one hand. Swords are truth, swords are air, right? So I kind of feel like it's possible that someone needs to formalize the end of another connection, whether via a legal document, a legal procedure, or a verbalization before endings and new beginnings. Here we are, Aquarius, Capricorn, as above, so below. And then we've got that little page of Pentacles, and darn isn't that little page cute, but it's like a fresh start, starting from the ground up. Rebuilding this connection from the ground up. And yeah, it's going to take some time. Knight of Pentacles. But this is what you want. If you want it, you will manifest it. So the energy on the bottom of the deck leads me to believe that you're in this for the long haul, and you're manifesting this new beginning. There are some wounds that have to be dealt with here, though. On both sides, I feel. Masculine, empowering the feminine to get past their fears. Yeah. Just going to have to take a leap of faith. Here's your energy, Aquarius. Brand new day. Jump and the net will appear. Tower. Yeah, something has just been moved out of your way. Nothing to fear anymore. Seven of Swords. I feel like there's some fear here of deception or betrayal. The masculine is empowering the feminine to move past, to move past what just came down due to some perception of betrayal. This is the liar, cheater, stealer card. Not always. Sometimes it's, getting out of Dodge, and, sometimes it's good. It's good energy. And because I see the Tower here, it feels like you dodged a bullet. And this masculine is empowering the feminine to turn the page, to walk their new path, to not live in the fear, because this is already over. And if it was between you that this went down, I feel they're letting you know it's over. Yes. What was I talking about before? This, for the feminine, luck is on your side. Here it is. Wheel of Fortune. This is a turn of fate. The wheel is turning in your favor. The worst is behind you. There's nothing to fear. This is all how you're being empowered energetically by the masculine. How is the feminine empowering the masculine? Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Wow. Yeah. Whoo, underneath the deck. Reconciliation. Ace of Swords, flash of insight, knowledge, wisdom, a gift like a bolt out of the blue. And High Priestess. You know like you know. Okay, so what's happening here is the feminine is telling the masculine to resist this third party energy and the chaos and conflict that comes with it. There must be some, for some of you I'm talking about a third party that is already really over, but it hasn't been dealt with honestly. So there's no justice, there's no fairness, there's no balance. Hence the feminine is pulled back on sharing emotions, wants to speak to the truth, and has a lot, it's like, hey, we've got some crap to process here before this can be ours. And the masculine is trying to say, I'm your go-to. I'm stable here. But I know we need to heal underneath. This person is kind of emotionally vulnerable right now. And it feels to me like the message they're energetically sending this feminine is that's behind us. And the feminine saying, yeah, not really. You need to resist. You need to stand up for yourself. There's some other entity in here. For some of you, it's you know, of a relationship nature. This can be work. This can be a boss. This can be anything. But there's some other entity energy that the feminine is saying, no, you need to stand up against that. You need to resist that. You need to push back because it's causing chaos and conflict between us. And standing up for yourself that you're worth more. You're worth more than that. So if it is a work situation, it's standing up for yourself. If it's not a work situation, it's a relationship situation or a third party that hasn't completely exited stage left, this is like, look, you know, yeah, you might get shut out. You might go home and the front door is locked and you can't get in. Do you see what I'm saying? This energy, it feels like this feminine is saying, you know, get your back up. Get in this fight. Fight for yourself. Regardless of the cost. We will reconcile. We will make peace. We will be victorious. This is the truth. I speak the truth, and it's empowering the masculine to see this and understand this as truth, and then just to go to know intuitively. Queen of Cups, also very intuitive, very spiritual. Know intuitively that there's safety here. Because this energy doesn't feel very safe, right? It feels very vulnerable. And I kind of feel this is a masculine, it's feeling very vulnerable on some level. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, if you choose to follow me, the link to the extended is below. Otherwise, please stay safe. Join me in the Priestess Lounge. Sending you love, safety, protection, good health always, and catch you on the flip side. Bye.